Hello, Sharon Durbin Graves, Painting with Acrylics 101.com, the beginning artist website. I teach beginners, and I teach them for one particular reason, and that is because 20 years ago when I started, it was so hard. I couldn't figure out anything. I was absolutely horrible. I just could not get it, and I said if I ever got it, I would teach any beginner who wanted to learn. And so that's what I've done. When I decided to create a membership site for beginning artists where they could receive new information every single month for a very nominal fee, I came upon three things that beginning artists need to know, understand, and implement in their artwork every single day. The first one is fundamentals of art. And with fundamentals, you need to learn things like color theory and values and perspective, composition, tools, paint, brushes, how to use them, what you paint on, all of those basic fundamental things that you finally get, but it would be so much easier if we could shorten that learning curve. Well, so then the second thing that I thought about was I teach basically four different types of paintings: landscape, seascape, still life, and florals. And there are parts of those paintings that are in every single painting. In a landscape, let's just talk about a landscape, okay? So in a landscape, you need to learn how to paint skies and clouds and rocks and water and trees and maybe a cabin or a house or something like that, and all sorts of things like that. You need to understand perspective and light and all of those are all elements of that type of painting, and every painting has specific elements that are particular to that type of painting, such as florals. You'll want to get some backgrounds, maybe some very impressionistic backgrounds. You're going to want to learn how to paint leaves, different types of leaves, different colors. You're going to want to put them in a vase. You're going to want different kinds of petals. Those are all elements of floral paintings. So I created a section in the Beginners Painting Club that is for elements of art. So there's four sections, one for the seascape, landscape, floral, and still life, and those are elements. And I'm going to teach you, okay, so let's say you want to learn landscape, and so you go to elements of art, you click on the tab for landscapes, boom, all these different types of short 8, 10, 12-minute classes open up on specific topics: rocks, deciduous trees, pine trees, skies, fluffy clouds, sunset, sunrise, all different sorts of elements of different types of landscape paintings. So you can select what it is you want to work on. Let's say you want to learn to paint trees and you've had a terrible time. Well, you just go to that tab and look up trees, and there'll be different kinds of trees, and I will show you a number of different ways to paint those trees. Now, the elements of art that I add every single month now tie into the next class, which is painting classes. Every single month you're going to get a start to finish painting class of a specific particular painting. And one month it might be florals, and next month it could be a seascape. You just never know what it's going to be. But in elements, I'm going to teach you the parts of that, individual parts, and then in the painting classes, we're going to put them all together in one particular painting. Now, nothing stops you from learning, practicing, using those parts and putting them together differently. Nothing. You use those parts any way you want. But the elements of art, to me, is one of the most unique things about the Beginners Painting Club. I've never really seen this before. It kind of came to me as an epiphany, and I think it's probably maybe the best thing I've ever created, is that elements of art. And then finally we have the painting classes, and so it's just a complete package where you get the fundamentals, You're going to learn individual, specific parts of different types of paintings, and then you're going to have painting, full-size, complete paintings, start to finish. You'll see every stroke that goes on the painting. I don't do any kind of cutaways, fast time, anything like that. Time lapse. It's all stroke for stroke. You're going to see everything, and I'm going to explain it all along the way. So I hope you're going to join us. I hope you're going to look it over and join us. It only opens a couple of times a year, and it's getting ready. So you want to be there. Have a great day. Let's paint together real soon.